Yo, what's good, boys? This is going to be a trade recap of what I took today. Today was a loss. All good, though, because I learned from what I could have done better. So, I shorted off of this. There was not really any valid bearish manipulation. But that's what I was justifying my entry off of. Bearish manipulation, internal turtle sweep, or this is an internal liquidity sweep technically, up close candle, down close candle. But boys, let me show you the stupidity of this, right? So let's look on our draws and liquidity. We already met, well actually no, we already met this internal draw on liquidity. I remember what I remember. We hit an internal draw on liquidity, so we must expect some type of reversal, like a pullback, right? But I'm going to show you guys something even more deeper. So, just going to mark out that draw on liquidity. So, what I just realized, come to realize, is that market open manipulates, right? We manipulate this internal high, or actually up here. We manipulate this internal high, right? And then we dump lower, setting the stage for the whole entire day. Price dumps lower. So we respected this SIBI gap. So as we're respecting the SIBI gap, I should be looking for the next draw on liquidity as price is displacing lower market open towards these next draws on liquidity. So going into the 1 minute chart, excuse me, we displace lower, pass this low, right here, right? Displace lower, pass this low. I could have low-key marked out this PXH right here. We displace low, passes low, rebalance into PXH, then displace lower, manipulation multiple times to the downside. Then we come up into macro open. We create SMT 943 right before macro open. We create this order block. We then displace lower. This technically is still an order block right here, right in itself, because this is an internal manipulation. We did respect the internal manipulation order block right here. Then we rebalance back into here, into this displacement candle, and then we also created the manipulation, the SMT. There is a microscopic, literally a baby SMT right here. So we created this baby SMT, then we created this order block. So we have the short bias overall, so we want to see this order block get respected, and I should have just honestly, like, I was thinking that, bro, what is this chop? This is choppy, this is this and this and that. But I should really just try to pay attention to what price is actually doing. Like, price today wasn't the best, but there's still an entry. Like, there's still a valid entry. Because price displaced lower. We displaced past this, this would technically be, I mean, of this general range, this is still technically, like, still technically an internal low. So we displace past this internal low, rebalance into PXL, and then we displace lower, right, creating another manipulation. Then we come back up. Then price creates bearish SMT, right, 2 minutes before macro open. Both of the 2 minutes rebalance into the order block. Then we displace lower, displacement below CE of this order block. I should have just honestly entered right there, but optimal entry, full displacement, candle closure below order block range, targeting 30 points towards these next draws on liquidity down here that eventually got met right there. But just 30 points is all I need because that's literally guaranteed in the markets every day. So I missed that move. I was looking at it, I was like wanting to short, but I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, dude, you already, if I would have identified this right now, like, I should have just shorted right here. Shorts were so clean right here. Then price came back up. I was waiting for the rebalance. I was looking at the rebalance. I was like, alright, I'm going to wait for displacement lower to continue lower towards these draws on liquidity down here that we didn't meet. And price didn't do that. Price accumulated higher and actually let me show you the stupidity of my trade, my actual trade. So price inverses this SIBI range. We inversed it. Displacement above the range, still technically. See it? Displacement above. Then we get immediate displacement lower, and I was thinking, oh shoot, that's a manipulation, because technically of these internal lows, that's an internal form of manipulation. That's why we respected it. I don't even want to drop sauce, but price rebalanced into the order block. Then we came back into, I wanted to see after the respect, I wanted to see displacement lower, But the thing is, price inversed this gap, so that's telling me that price wants to seek higher prices, and I should have just longed. If I wanted to long, I should have just longed right there, right? But you get manipulated right there. So that's the only thing, like, this just shit. Everything after 10 a.m., bro, I swear is shit. No coping shit, but like, it is, actually. It's just shit, bro. That's why I only want to prioritize these entries, these macro open entries, because there's a cleaner move. But, regardless, the reason why I wanted to trade this during this time is because there's 10 a.m. news, and I wanted to wait for a manipulation after 10 a.m. news, and this was literally right before 10 a.m. Price displaced up, disrespecting the SIBI. 10 a.m. literally did nothing. It just displaced lower, disrespecting this BISI, I was thinking, oh shoot, that's bearish. And so I wanted to see respect of this order block. We did respect the order block, kind of. And then we started to displace lower, but what I should have done, boys, is I should have waited for candle closure below this internal low. Then that would be confirming my buys to enter short. Enter short, and this would have been a valid trade. 1-to-1, stops above this manipulation, targeting this internal low. For 23 points, that would have played out. But I was just completely stupid. And we ended up creating a turtle soup manipulation, and you could have actually went long off of this, low-key. Could have went long off of this. 30 points. Or that busy. Or just 25 points like that. Could have easily done that. But yeah, boys, optimal entry for my liking and how everybody in my mentorship Discord that I'm in. My mentor is Salman, by the way, guys. But my mentor, or everybody in the Discord, was taking these shorts. Like the ones who won, but a lot of people actually lost today. But that's not important. It's about what I did wrong today for my channel and what I should be doing better. But a lot of people actually in the Discord lost over here. They're just doing a random dumb crap too. So that doesn't make me feel better. That just signifies that I'm doing something wrong. And it doesn't make me feel better that everybody else also lost. That also signifies that we need to identify our problems and fix them. So, first of all, like, dude, I set a new rule for myself for today, boys. For these new conditions, I'm only going to be taking entries that are like 940 to 955. Latest 955. Because, dude, everything after 10 a.m. is just shit, bro. I swear. Like, not even to cope, but once price action starts to clear up, I'm pretty sure October's price action is going to be a lot more cleaner. Then I'll change my rules to I could take 10 a.m. entries. Like, if there is like higher impact news or medium impact news, I'll allow myself to trade after 10 a.m. But if there's no medium impact news and it's 10 a.m., like, dude, just no. Just be out. But for right now, only going to trade after 10 a.m. if there's high impact news. If there's no impact news, then I'm no impact news or medium impact, I'm out. I'm out at 955 because these conditions right now, boys, are just not the best. But this still is a clean entry. Like, this is still a clean narrative because it's with the narrative. Right? We're looking for shorts. The narrative is telling me that we're going to continue lower because we disrespected this order block and we're seeing displacement below this internal low. That's an algorithmic tell that we're going to continue lower. And we have a bearish SMT, order block respect. I should have just been in this short, targeting 30 points. I completely understand it now. My brain earlier was just coping and trying to say, why did you take that entry? Why did you take that entry? Because it didn't feel good because I lost today. But as soon as I calmed down and I just put my ego aside and I just try to really look at why people entered, then I honestly see why they entered because, first off, we have a PXL. This is the PXL people were talking about. We displaced lower, rebalanced to the PXL, displacement lower, manipulated this internal low, which we should not have done. If we're truly bullish, we're going to continue higher. Off of this PX. Oh, actually, who's calling me, bro? Bro, come on, bro. Random freaking phone. But, well, actually, no, boys. This manipulation is fine. It's just lower probable. But manipulation multiple times to the downside is an algorithmic tell. So I should have just taken that as an account for a bearish bias. But if we're truly bullish, we'd respect this order block. But price came up, bearish manipulation, order block respect, displacement lower into this order block, displacement below. I'm not going to say what. But displacement candle closure below this wick, or sorry, candle closure below the order block and also the wick. I should have took that into account and should have entered. Boom. Targeted 30 points. Boom. I would have been good. Price came back up. Yeah, no. It's all good, boys. It's all good. It's all good. I learned from it. I journaled it. It's all in my journaling. This is my journal right now. That's the loss I took on Monday, the win I took on Tuesday, the loss I took today. Honestly, boys, I'm just learning more and more that like I'm okay with taking these losses. This is also my performance. Today I traded with one mini. I'm still up on the week, but tomorrow I'm looking to, I don't know, I might do really good, honestly. I'm looking to trade Thursday and then possibly London session on Friday, but we'll see. Because London session has been really treating me really well. Like, it's just like, there's just a move that's super clean at a specific time, and I just enter off of that. But this, honestly, I could see shorts playing out. And what my mentor was saying, like, he was literally giving us, like, a whole thought process of what should we have. And based on that thought process, the narrative was shorts for market open, or macro open. So I should have been just only looking for shorts, because it was obvious that we were going to reach these draws in liquidity. It was so obvious. It was so obvious we're going to reach these draws in liquidity. These are internal draws in liquidity. This is more of an, well, of this general range. I mean, technically, you could say that of this range, this is the highest high of this range. Well, technically this is, but you could say that this internal low, we're going to get a rebalance like we did right here. We got a rebalance, you see? We swept this low, then we got a baby rebalance. Then we got displacement lower towards this low right here. And I mean, of this general range, this is the high and this is the low. But honestly, boys, it's all good. That's what I missed out on, and I'm going to learn to do better. I promise you guys I'm going to do better. I'm not going to pattern trade dumb crap anymore. You notice how this is not candle closure, this is a manipulation, but this is candle closure. This is also candle closure. This is valid still, right here. It's still valid because we're still disrespecting the order block. That's a valid entry. But this is better confirmation because there's candle closure below. Candle closure below this low, and also there's not a wick. You notice how this one we wicked up? This one we did not wick up. We displaced below. There's still body candle closure below. So that's that's already a big tell that we're not manipulating to reverse. And I should have just entered. Honestly, that looks clear as daylight, bro. That looks clear as daylight. I get it now. I get it. You know what? I get it. I get it. That's basically it, boys. I don't want to drop too much sauce. Join Salman Nasuri's mentorship. Join his mentorship if you cannot. If you can, then just join it. If you cannot, get money and join it. Go get a job. But yeah, boys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the outlook on today's trade. I completely explained what I did wrong, and I'm just going to constantly work harder and harder and harder and study more lectures, backtest more, so that I can actually get clean entries for my future and retire everybody in my whole bloodline. Not literally, but retire me and my mother, obviously. Because you guys can see, I live in a little studio. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm in the trenches right now, and I'm trying to get out of here. And I will get out of here. I will. When? I'm not going to set a date, but I would like to say this year I would like to make 10K per month at least. That would be my goal. 10K, 10 to 20K per month this year. I believe I could do it. I just need to study more. I need to backtest more, and I'm going to do it. Love you, boys. Goodbye. Have a good day. See you in the next one.